Okay, so I think I have the right mic set up. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I do. Alright, that's a test. Hello, can you hear me? It is supposed to be Bun time. Where is Bun? Hello, I'm right here. Sorry, I'm a minute late. I was participating in Meat Space Uncle activities. But now I'm here, and I think you can hear the music. It's jazzy Christmas music, so we're gonna hope that some copyright thing doesn't own it. Okay, Bunkle, that's right. Unfortunately, that is completely right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm still getting adjusted. Bunkle Crunkle. So today, my wonderful friends, I am very low energy, but not in a bad way. It's been a very nice day. Also, I think I have a couple. Trinara, thank you for the sub, by the way. 13 months. Merry Bunsmas Cake. Merry Bunsmas to you, Trinara. Snoodle Juju, I fucking love your name, by the way. Thank you. It's 15 months, in it for the long run. Hey guys, we've been greeted by Christmas boobs by our favorite Bunday tits. I'm glad that's what I am to you. Hello Cake, have a good holiday. Thank you. Man called Brand, Merry Titsmas. Wow, why is everyone making boob jokes? You're gonna be my background music on my car ride home, bunny boy. Hi Corey. So
ho, Merry Boobmas.
Merry Boobmas, everybody. So hi. Welcome to Sunday Bunday, the Sundayinist, the Sundayinist show on Twitch. You know me, my name is Cake. And today was basically my early Christmas Eve, right? So, Merry Breastmas, Merry Bunmas. You see, I like Bunmas. I like it being bunny themed. But then again, I like everything to be boob themed as well, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I remember where I followed you off Blue Sky. Yes, I actually posted this on Blue Sky. I was going to post it on Twitter, but Twitter suppresses links, and I didn't have time, and I'm just like, whatever. Like, people on Twitter aren't gonna see it anyways, you know, so... Hi, Cake. Can I have an early birthday song since I'm a Christmas baby? Is your... wait, I forget. Is your birthday, like, on Christmas? Like, Christmas Day? Are you a Christmas Day boy? Where can we find the VODs for Bundays? I need to start posting them more. I haven't been posting them in a while. To be fair, like, I was gone at MFF at, like, the beginning of the month, and then I've just been, like, kind of sick, you know? Cake, you have a GamerSupps code, don't you? Yes, it's Cake for 10% off your GamerSupps purchase. I will say, hang on, I'm trying to. It doesn't feel like it's in slow mode. Yes, on my birthday last year on Christmas Eve, I'm a Christmas baby. I don't actually know if I'm gonna stream. Well, I can do a Mario Monday or something. Even though I was told to, not told to stop. I'm kidding. But I was told I have to play more things than just Mario, so... Yo, Last Strawman, thank you for the gift sub. Alright, I will sing you happy birthday. But then after that, we will be resuming Bunday activities. So, do you want me to sing it like in a Corey voice, or do you want me to sing it like fucking Marilyn Monroe in front of JFK's parents? Which is one of the most awkward things I think I've ever heard of. Fat Freddy, okay, I could. I've never sung the birthday song in Fat Freddy's voice. I kinda want to, though. Sing it the way that feels right to you. You know what, okay, let's do a vote. Should I sing that in the Corey voice or the Fat Freddy voice? Which one do you guys want? What is BZ, if you had to pick one of those, Corey. We got a couple Corys, 3 Corys, 4 Corys, 5 Corys, 6 Corys. Okay, we got a lot of Corys, man. All right, it's gonna be Corey. All right, here we go. I'm not just gonna do Corey. I'm gonna do sexy Corey. All right. So,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear BZ. Happy birthday to you.
I'm at a stoplight. You guys are singing in my voice. Well, it is BZ's birthday. We had to do something. Looking so beautiful, gorgeous. Thank you. I think my model looks pretty good, you know. Oh man, my freaking real life.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
I've only ever heard about that in passing, but the JFK. So apparently Marilyn Monroe at his birthday party, fucking did like a strip dance and did like a really sexy, like happy birthday to you, like all Marilyn Monroe-ish, and but his fucking parents were there. and it's just so just like ugh, when I hear about it. Wait, Cake, don't you have a Christmas sweater outfit to wear? I don't, sadly, not on this avatar. I was making a sweater for Finley that I was gonna then put on PB, but honestly, I just didn't have time. You know what I mean? It's been a very, very busy Christmas. It's been, but not in the kind of way that's been like productive. You know what I mean? Also, this world is like a little heavy. I might go somewhere else. By the way, this place is called like Christmas at Grandma's, and it's pretty nice. Though I am getting a little stuttery, I guess. I don't know. I wonder how delayed it is. I don't know. Kiss the snowman first. He looks lonely. Okay, I mean, I can. Why not? I'll set it to world. Where's the snowman? There he is. I just got
Jack Frost kisses at your nose. What you do?
Also, I do not have locomotion turned on, so I'm a little slide boy, you know. Also, this world is like a little too fast. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if there's one thing I don't like about this world, it's that it's like, oh man, it's such a nice Christmas at Grandma's kind of vibe. But then you're just like, oh, what's that over there? And then you just way too fast. I don't know, maybe VR chat people need to move super fast to feel more involved. I don't know. Yeah, it's cause I'm standing closer to the camera. But he is pretty big. He is shorter than me though. Can we get PB in a maid outfit one day? I don't know, man. I'm very manly, as you can see. So, I guess if there's like a masculine maid outfit, maybe one day. But you adjusting yourself down there? So, as you know, because I do not hide the movie magic from anyone, I'm wearing trackers, right? I have a tracker right here. And when I was looking at the camera, my hips were like all fucked up, right? It was like this. But, I'm just fixing it. And besides, it's not like too low or anything, because if I move a little lower, I can show you. The tracker is actually like right here. Oh god, that is... You're right. I was genuinely just moving my tracker. I didn't realize that it is absolutely like right there. I'm gonna be careful. Twitch, I'm sorry, I was just adjusting my trackers. I wasn't doing anything else. That wasn't even... That's not even me teasing, it's literally like me not realizing. By the way, can you guys hear the music, by the way? I sure hope the VOD doesn't get muted. I don't know why it would. It's like royalty-free Christmas songs, you know? Boys getting rid of a ball wedgie. It's true, sometimes it just rides up the crevices, you know? Maybe it's the fanny pack that's throwing me off. You know what, let me like recalibrate. There we go. Music's got a good balance. Oh, finally. Finally. It's always either it's too quiet every single time I look at a VOD. It's always just like, oh boy, I picked this really nice music and it's copyright free, but because I don't do separate audio channels because I'm lazy and stupid, I usually just end up not having proper levels, you know? Cake's digging for corn. I don't want to talk about that. Rock, I don't want to talk about that. Please don't make me talk about that. Also, we gotta hydrate, so I will absolutely take a drink. I'm so thirsty. Baroner, thank you for the sub, by the way. Alright, let's go ahead and take a... I wish I had something that could see my trackers over here. My room is so warm. Oh my goodness. Corey can't defend himself. I won't make you talk about it. This is a conversation that needs to happen with Corey. Also, hi, Cat. What a lovely pair of snowmen. Are you referring to my ass cheeks? Because, wait, no, there actually is a pair of snowmen. Wow. I'm the dirty one here. One moment. Thank you for the sub, by the way. Cake, have you seen Crusaderade from Gamer Subs? It's mango tea flavor. I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't. I've barely been on the internet lately at all. I've just been so, like, busy, you know? I opened my phone today. Opened my phone like it's a fucking Nokia flip phone. I turned it on, my modern smartphone, like anyone else, and I went to Blue Sky, and I'm like, you know what? I literally forgot to, like, look at social media and post on it. So I opened it up, and I was like, hi, social media, and then 3 people were like, hi. And I'm like, yeah. 10 a.m. social media, awesome. So I haven't really seen much updates of anything, really. I've just been so busy with Christmas things and playing Balatro, admittedly. I've played so much Balatro lately, it's a problem. Did you see Sonic 3, by the way? No, not yet. So no spoilers. Don't spoil Sonic 3 for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna be very upset. Because I want to see Sonic 3, but I don't get the opportunity to go watch movies. So it's gonna be a little bit before I get to. Balatro started to suck me in earlier today. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I played Balatro a bit when it came out because Mush, our good pal Guy Mush, he Merry Crimbo, hi DG. He bought it for a bunch of people, and then I bought it for myself. And I played it, and it is addictive. It is an actually addictive game. And so, but I hadn't played it for a while. And I dug out my Steam Deck again, because I wanted to play Anton Blast, right? I thought, because I played Anton Blast on my computer, but that game feels like it's meant to be, like, portable, right? Oh, 10, thank you! Thank you for the 5 gifts. That's really nice of you, thank you. But, Christmas. But yeah, I was playing Anton Blast because it seems like a game. It's very Game Boy Advance core, so it kind of just feels better on a portable console, right? But then I was like, you know what? The Steam Deck has, like, a touchscreen, right? So why don't I just play Balatro? And then I did, and Mamma Mia, Steam Deck Balatro hits different. Normal Balatro is pretty good, but Balatro you play with your fingers, ooh, oh. See, I've never won Balatro, but on my Steam Deck at 2 a.m., I got to almost the final ante. And I fucking died last minute, of course, because I don't win Balatro. But I should...
Merry Christmas and Bunsmas from me.
Merry Christmas and Bunsmas to you too, Chibia Bell. I don't actually know. Christmas is Wednesday, right? Which is like... what are my stream days? So should I even... I probably shouldn't stream on Christmas. I'm wondering... I imagine most people are not going to be home wanting to watch, like, bun boobs on Christmas on Twitch, you know? But... Balatro with your finger is why I stopped playing PC and only play mobile now. It's so good. Yeah, it's way comfier. I prefer it, you know? I'm free Christmas Eve. See, I usually like to spend Christmas Eve with, like, my family and my friends, you know? Christmas Eve is... Not everyone is available, right? Because, you know, a lot of people have to travel, and a lot of people are spending time with their families, and that's fine. I usually spend time with my family, and then, like... I don't know why, but late night Christmas Eve is always time spent with friends. I've played Smash Brothers on Christmas Eve before. My girlfriend would kill me if I was watching you stream on our anniversary. Just ask Dia to, like, watch me too. It's fine. We're all friends. Also, I know her name. You don't have to refer to her as that. Howdy, Cake. You know what time it is. All right. So, Bingo Bingus. This is actually a good opportunity to explain something new. First off, my whole family is looking forward to the They Call Him Cake stream. You don't want to disappoint them, do you? Please don't watch me with your entire family. That is mega cringe. That is cringe beyond comprehension. Cringe prevention. Alright, anyway, Bingo Bingus. So, you may have noticed that I have removed the bigger, and any of the bit redeems, actually. So, now, that doesn't mean we're not going to make my boobs bigger. But here's what we're going to do. If you give me bits, such as Bingo Bingus has done, I will then ask you, oh my god, thank you for the bits. Where do you want them to go? Do you want them to go here, or do you want them to go here? It just seems a little bit easier that way, because I have so many people that bust out the thing that very clearly says bit redeem, and then they're just like, huh? Because I guess people can read, but only to the extent where they can type. So, Bingo Bingus, you have given me 1,000, right? A pretty decent amount. So, where do you want it to go? And I can also split the difference and maybe make both a little bigger, although once my boobs get too big, it is going to hide my hips. Ears! I can't make my ears bigger. My ears are big enough. Look at that. The right boob. I've genuinely had dreams where I showed your streams to my family. God. Let's go with the 50-50 split. Okay, I got you, buddy. I got you. So first, we will do it to the butt. Well, let's go a little lower. Yeah, I want to make things a little bit easier. Womp. It's a bit more subtle, so I'm going to keep it at like 50%. And for boobs, I want you to continue to see them, so... I think we'll do that. Why not? Don't knock over the snowman! I don't know why I did that in Corey's voice. Corey's voice just lives in my head rent-free. I think this is a good size. Also, the snowman is like back here, so he's fine. Also, he is very bottom-heavy, so my man is not going anywhere. I still need to introduce my mom to Cake and PB. You really don't. Like, I feel like it's okay if we know each other without involving your parents. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't want them to judge you any more than they're probably already judging you. It's just like, hey, look, this is a guy I watch, and they're just gonna be like, that's a guy. Yeah. But Santa spends the whole night delivering boiling water balloons to all the children in the world, and you don't want to give him a Wednesday Penance. Well, I don't know who would come to a Christmas stream. I could, maybe. The way my Christmas is gonna go is that I'm going to, let's see, I'm gonna wake up, and I think it's like 3 or 4-ish this time. Normally, Normally my sister and her family comes over a little bit earlier, but I think they're coming like midday. So after that, Christmas is opening presents at the beginning and then doing family stuff, and then I think maybe like 5 to 6ish, it's probably just after that, it's just gonna be a day, you know, a very I just tabbed out to get dinner. God damn, they're big. Well, that's what 1,000 bits get you. So if you donate a certain amount of bits, we're gonna say, I do have to establish some new rules. I'm gonna have to call you out for a second. Some of you, when you donate 1 bit as a joke, and make the thing go off, I don't know if I should acknowledge that anymore, because I feel like you're trolling, and I don't wanna touch bait. You know what I mean? But if you give me like 100 or more, then yeah, of course I'm gonna thank you. And if you give me like, I don't know, let's say like over 500, I think that's when I can start putting them into the boys, you know? Ooh, a bouncy. I haven't done a bouncy in so long, dude. Nobody gives me a bouncy anymore. I like bouncing. I didn't get these things not to bounce. Would you acknowledge me specifically? I literally said your name when you came in. Hi, cat. Anything less than 100 shouldn't be acknowledged. See, I feel kind of bad. I don't want to just ignore people. But at the same time, all of my mods have been like, listen, like, specifically Corey, is like, all right, let's change the way redeems are done. Corey actually had the idea, and I agree with him. To get rid of the redeems and then just kind of offer it, you know what I mean? How have you been, Cake? I am very tired, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not a bad tired. Like I said, today was my Christmas Eve day with my family, because I haven't actually gotten to hang out with my sister on Christmas Eve in a very long time. Tedster redeemed Meow. Okay, I can try, but I don't know if I'm gonna be good at it. Because again, I'm very low energy today. But be me a Kyler Sin waiting for the model to be made so I can donate to make him bigger. Oh my god. Okay. The Kyler has existed for 2 drawings, and I have more ideas with him, but I do want to model him, I'm not gonna lie. He is gonna be a bit harder to model than Finley, though. He has kind of a different facial structure than PB and Finley. Kyler Vape Pit Redeem. These are gonna be Sayu things. These are going to be things I'm going to have to ask Sayu to help me with. Sayu, can you help me have an actual, like, functioning vape? And she's going to be like, okay. But Kyler is a skrunk. He's a bit of a skrunk, yeah. Anyways, back to, I want to finish talking about today. So today was the Christmas Eve day, so I basically woke up and cleaned. And then the first thing I did was bake a fuck ton of gingerbread cookies, right? Like make the dough, roll it out like real gingerbread cookies, you know what I mean? Like cutting them out and putting them on the thing and baking them, and I think I did maybe like 4 or 5 sets of them, you know? Our oven is kind of small, so I have to use like a smaller one, but it is a good oven. So I basically did that, and then cleaned some more, and then I snuck away to play Balatro for a couple of times, a couple of rounds, which ended up being like 4 because it's Balatro. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna play 1 round of Balatro. No, my ass is not playing 1 round of Balatro. I am playing 4 rounds of Balatro. But so then afterwards, my sister and her kids came over. And so I've explained this before, but basically it is my designated job to lead a cookie decorating session, right? I am the cookie decorator. And so because of that, I have to set everything up, and I buy everything, and I do all this stuff. And it's fun because it's very important to, you know, create those memories, right? It's very important to, like, I like the idea of when they grow up into adults, they're just like, oh yeah, we used to decorate cookies, you know, before Christmas every year, and it was really cool. And getting to be a part of that is really nice, right? However, it is not the easiest task. It's definitely a labor-intensive one at times, and a very messy one, because one of them is 5, and I don't know if you've ever dealt with a 5-year-old, but mamma mia, are they fucking messy. I am a good uncle. I'm the meat puppet that controls me is everyone's favorite uncle, right? I'm the fun one. I'm artsy. I am colorful. And I do stuff with them. Is Cake good at baking, or do the boobs get in the way? I'm actually pretty decent at baking. I used to bake a lot more. Oh, we gotta hydrate. I know we gotta hydrate. I put the camera down instinctively. All right, let's go take a drink. You and me. And you know what? Just for bingo bingus, we're gonna go all the way. But then I'm gonna go back to normal, right? This is the biggest my butt can go. I kind of want it to go bigger. I don't know. Just looking out the window for a sec. Looking at the snowman, looking at the tree, you know? Full moon tonight. Let me go ahead and turn everything down. One moment, guys. Hello everybody. Sorry about that. Can you hear me? Do I have my all good? Yeah, we're all good. My sister's family are still here, and children were screaming. So, can we agree that Atlas is amazing? Okay, I actually want to try it again. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun with it. Like, I hate the controls. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the fucking controls. It functions fine, it's just a me problem. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to 3D, like character, or when I should say like third person, I don't like keyboard and mouse. It just does not make sense to me. Lily, thank you for the sub. I really want to hug Finley. You know what? I'm not in a Finley vibe tonight, but I will give you a Finley hug. I sure hope my shirt is on. Okay, there we go. All right, this is for you, Lily. Oh, I grabbed the camera. Whoops.
Just a little Finley as a treat.
Just a little Finley. Bring him out for a second. Lily is Finley's strongest soldier, so of course I gotta give her something, you know. Best use of $6 ever. Oh yeah, because you subbed. Tee-hee-hee. Did anyone else sub while I was gone? Nope, there was just lots of Oh, Temmie Rexy! Sorry, I'm so sorry I missed you. I was doing something. Yo, a year! Temmie Rexy, thank you. Thank you for the sub, and thank you for sticking with me a whole year. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna be Kyler's strongest warrior. I'm scared to make I'm scared to make Kyler's model because I feel like people are mixed on Finley, but people are really mixed on Kyler, right? Because Kyler is dirty. Kyler is a scrungle. But I've never made like a gross character before, right? I kind of like him. I have to be in the league of Finn. I mean, Kat, you're gonna have to fight Lily because I don't think anyone loves Lily I don't think anyone loves Finley as much as Lily does. But hey, maybe you could fight it out. Who knows? Can you please grab the camera and dunk it in your cleavage? That sounds like something that should be a redeem. And it doesn't look very good if I do that because, well, first off, it's a huge pain in the ass, but I will show you. Although looking into my cleavage, it'll just be like black, right? Because the inside of my model, because I have a very particular shader that gives me outlines to make me look like a drawing, when you go inside my cleavage, it is just dark. It is just darkness and polygon. Look at that, you can see the inside of my torso, right? Oh my god, so sexy. I love being on the inside of 3D models. So we'll just keep it on the outside like that, you know? What if I just did the whole stream like that? Do you think I'd get in trouble? I probably would, I'm not gonna lie. Because there's probably some explicit thing about focusing sexually on body parts. Which is their rules, and I simply have to follow them. The boobs are talking. To be fair, that's like the me stream experience, you know? Just every time. It's boobs, and then I'm also here. You know what I mean? You would get in trouble. Yeah, I know I would. But normally I would just say no, but I felt like doing it because it's Christmas, why not? Wobble the darkness. Well, I'm just gonna give you a normal wobble. How about that? Wobbling's a little better if I put my hips into it. Actually, how's the almost Bunsmas festivities going? Well, I am actually quite tired, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not even done with Christmas activities. I have a long-standing tradition to watch Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer with my friend after this, which I'm going to be doing. That'll be my final Christmas act of the night, and then I am sleeping. I'm going to sleep so good. I'm going to sleep better than any bunny has ever slept before. Hello. I like those Cassie sketches, nice and big. So, funny enough, I did those, I sketched a lot of those before I left for MFF, But I didn't like them, right? Because I don't really like posting sketches. Because, you know, people don't like sketches that much. And so I posted them. Oh, and also I showed it to one of my friends. They're like, it looks kind of weird. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I just like forgot about it. But at the end of the year, I always like to clear out my canvases and then just kind of post what I have, you know what I mean? Just to, because it's nice to go into the new year fresh, you know what I mean? So, and I definitely still have more sketches to clean up and post. Like I'm redesigning my genie girl for one thing, so I need to get on that at some point. But I think I'm gonna do that after Christmas because my number one priority is to get this Christmas drawing done, which it is done mostly. It's like a good 99% done, which is thank goodness. Dr. Swiss, thank you. Hi Cake, I hope December is going well. December has been, I've been sick most of it, I'm not gonna lie. I went to MFF at the beginning of the month, but I think it's weird because this wasn't the sickest I've ever been, but it's the longest I've ever been sick. I think I was sick for more than 2 weeks. And I'm still kind of sniffly today, you know what I mean? I woke up like having to blow my nose and stuff. I did take some Dayquil, but like I'm starting to feel kind of normal. You know what I mean? My bun plush is scheduled for shipping when I am out on business. You mean in like March? I think that's when the idolized plush is going to be shipping out, which by the way, that I don't know if you are in my Discord server. I'm sure many of you probably are. If you're not, first off, you should join my Discord server. It's the best way to stay updated with me, as well as boob activities, as well as my drawings and whatever else I'm making, right? So, you know, go join my Discord. Thank you. Thank you, Rock. So second off, I did post I posted an update in my Discord server a couple days ago where I showed the updated version of the plush. Because the original I wasn't super happy with, and I told them that. I'm like, hey, the boobs are kind of small. The hair needs to be stitched to the sides of the head. He just needs to look better. And they did. They made the boobs way fucking bigger, and that was awesome. That was very cool of them. So, if you saw it, you saw it. Yeah, Giga, you saw it. I actually showed it to Trist first, right? And I was like, holy shit, the boobs are so big. He's like, you better keep those. I'm like, of fucking course I'm keeping them. Like, that is an accurate plush. And it's like an underboob shirt too. I can't show you the shirt that it is based off of on Twitch. You have seen the shirt before. I do have an underboob shirt. Which, by the way, I wish that was allowed. Why is underboob not allowed? It's kind of fucked up, man. Policing men's bodies like this, you know? Crazy. But, either way, the plush has underboob, and you can look up into it and see my boobs, and that's pretty cool. So I found it, and it is so good. Ooh, see, you gotta scroll up a little bit, but you'll see it. Underboob isn't allowed because it's run by cowards. Yes, I would agree. It is run by. I don't want to see. I'm playing with fire right now. I gotta be nice. I appreciate that I am allowed to do what I do. So thank you. I'll say that. We gotta be grateful. You know what I mean? You gotta be grateful for what you have. It's always good to be grateful. You know. You gotta be. I'm grateful for you guys allowing me to let me do what I do. So thank you. Oh, a hydrate. And I'm grateful for that too, because your boy is thirsty. God damn. I tried to drink a ton of water today and I'm still fucking tired, you know what I mean? See, I'm bending over, and it's the base stations are having a hard time like seeing it. I gotta say, hello everyone, happy Bunday. Thank you, Sneemically. Thank you for the sub. Oh, you have a cute Jenny plush. I do. So a while ago, I don't really buy many things from U2s, right? But because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for U2's style. I don't like the way their vinyl figures look, and Now, that being said, I'm a massive hypocrite, and if U2's came up to me and said, "Hey, we will make a U2's vinyl figure of you and your tits," I will be like, "Yes, sir." Why not? I would love that. However, I will say it is not my favorite style of vinyl figure, right? I don't really like how they do the eyes, which is kind of like their signature. However, sometimes U2's will make a thing that does not look like their style. It looks like the actual thing. And usually to circumvent this, they make the weird little like kitty eyes, like the eye shines or something. But which they did with Jenny. But so Rock actually showed me Jenny forever ago. He was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, there's only a few days left to get Jenny." And Jenny, as you know, I've mentioned it before, is probably 100% easily my favorite Nickelodeon character, right? I just to be completely candid, when I was younger, I actually had the biggest fucking crush on Jenny, right? I loved Jenny Wakeman. Absolutely my favorite character. And still is to this day when it comes to like Nickelodeon. And I like that character so much that her voice is canonically Cassie's. It's been canonically... I've always imagined Cassie sounding like Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot. I've said it before, but if you've ever wondered what Cassie sounds like, just watch that show, and that's how Cassie talks. But, so, Rock showed me the plush, and I was like, yeah, of course I've got to go get it, you know? And I ended up getting it, like, right before I left for MFF, right? Like, literally the morning of leaving, I got it. I'm just like, "Oh, Jenny," and I tossed her up there with my horribly organized plush shelf, which, by the way, I need to start, like, tearing, because there are amazing plushes in there that I can't even see, like Peppino. Peppino is, like, in the corner, but he's, like, one of the best characters ever. From Pizza Tower. It's an absolute shame the show was canceled. The show was, I mean, there was plenty of seasons, you know? It is sad that it got canceled, but at least it had a good run, you know what I mean? Also, guys, do you mind if I, like... Well, I don't know, I don't want to disappoint you guys, because I'm very thankful you're here, but I kind of want to sit down. I'm not gonna lie. Just a tiny bit. I kind of want to sit. Is that okay? I might stand up again later. So here's what we're gonna do. Without spending your points, I am going to do one more hydrate. You know what I mean? Because I know that as soon as I sit down, somebody's gonna pop a hydrate. So, I will give you a hydrate, but as soon as I sit my ass down in that chair, I'm not getting up for a hydrate. If you pop a hydrate and say, "Oh, go hydrate," I'm like, you rewind the stream and you look at that hydrate. Also, I will give you a smother in a second. Elostical, even though you're not even subscribed, what the heck? That's okay, I'll give you one. I'm grateful anyone can be here, you know? I'm just kidding. That was rude of me. Dude, this is such like wine dancing music, you know? Like, I can totally imagine just having, like, a glass of wine, wearing, like, a robe, just... You know, that kind of just, like... Not, like, choreography, whatever, but that kind of just, like, weird dance that you do when you're, like, holding a joint or something. You know? Whew. Alright. Wait a minute. Ah, you did redeem a smother. Okay. Lol, cake is the wine month. I actually haven't had wine in a really long time. Wine is very, very caloric, and I also don't drink as much as I used to, you know? Drinking is fattening. I like drinking, I'm not gonna lie. I drank a little bit yesterday. But I don't like to do it all the time, you know? It's very, very caloric to drink. It makes your belly bigger, and I don't want a bigger belly. I want a smaller belly. So, oh my god! Hang on. You know? There we go. Hi, ignore that. It's hee. Oh my god. Oh man, that feels so much better. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. I apologize. Just drink the hardest liquors for effect. I used to, well, I do that sometimes. If my goal is to drink, then I will absolutely just take shots of vodka. Or Malibu. Sometimes I like to do a little bit of Malibu. But lately, I'm just not enjoying drinking as much, you know? New smother unlocked. I did not mean to do a crotch smother. That was genuinely a glitch. How long was Kyler a character before you drew him? Kyler... Oh, I can actually, like, talk about Kyler now. Like, in more detail. Hang on, let me, like, adjust so it looks... I should have found, like, an actual chair or something to sit in. But, whatever. I got the tree behind me. I got the snowman. It doesn't get more Christmassy than this, you know? But yes, now that I'm not playing a game that is extremely stressful, I can actually talk about Kyler a bit more. So, when I was making Finley, right, I had an in-between design. I haven't revealed this design yet. I would like to at some point. But I don't want to, I don't want to do too much, right? I have a completely different design for Finley before, right? Because I wanted a squirrel boy. I actually wanted a squirrel busty boy, and I still do, right? I actually really like squirrel boys. I'm a big squirrel fan. I love big floofy tails. So when I was making Finley, I was going through a lot of different designs, right? I started with something that I didn't like at all. And I eventually settled on what I can only describe something between Finley and Kyler, right? It was a squirrel boy with scene hair and piercings, right? So, but I just wasn't liking it that much, you know what I mean? And he was supposed to be a rival character to PV. He was supposed to be someone who was more like, they're friends, but they're definitely like boob squishers, you know what I mean? So, I might show that character, reuse him at some point, a kind of proto-Finley. But anyways, so, the Finley that we know is one that was sort of simplified, right? He was sort of cleaned up a bit. As opposed to being like a rival, he's more like his own little ball of sunshine. And, so, you know, and I simplified him and I made it so that he was completely white and there was an emphasis on using a very specific color palette, right? And he's clean and he's sparkly and he's happy. And he has scene hair, right? That was a big part of his design, where it's like, I want him to have scene hair because I had to be real with myself. And I was just like, you know what do I like? What kind of boys do I like? What kind of girls do I like? I like fucking scene hair. I can't deny it. Normally, I love super duper long hair. That's definitely like my favorite still. But scene hair, I can't deny that I like it, you know what I mean? So I gave Finley scene hair. And then after I made Finley, and I still want to do a lot of stuff with Finley because I do love Finley. Finley is one of my favorite characters.
Only 2 days for Christmas. Are you excited?
I will talk about that in a bit, but I guess I'm like adult excited for Christmas, where I'm excited to like relax. You know what I mean? Christmas when you're a little bit older is more about like your family and stuff. Anyways, I'll talk about that later. But anyways, so I wanted another boy with scene hair, right? I wanted a trio. I didn't want to immediately bust out the third busty boy. It was too soon, right? I wanted to let Finley cook a little bit more. I wanted people to, you know, get used to Finley and like him more. Which you do. Some of you do. But I was like, man, I really, really want a boy with like scene hair, like real scene hair, right? Like Finley has kind of like this layered thing going on where it's like every single thing is a different color. But I wanted like the raccoon tail hair, right? I wanted and I didn't want the character to be like clean. I didn't want the character, because all of my characters are kind of, oh, bye Squam Jams. I fucking love your name, by the way. But Finlet. that's a tiny Finley. But anyways, so I wanted a boy with scene hair. Hey, thank you for the raid, Fennec Man EXE. Oh shit, we got a Mega Man person here. Hey Corey, you're missing it. You're missing the Mega Man raid. But anyways, so when I made Kyler, I wanted kind of the opposite of Finley, right? Finley is very well put together and kept, and I wanted him to be a combination of people really that I've actually known in real life, right? People that I'm fascinated by. They're not quite me, because you know, PB is me, and Finley has definitely got a bit of me in him, right? But Kyler is based on people I've seen and known from high school and cons, and I very much wanted to make that kind of, that person that really, really likes Invader Zim, doesn't really take care of themselves that well, but they look really good. I knew a girl in high school, actually. I think the very first time that I guess this got put in my head, I knew a girl in high school who, she was very cute. She used to be like blonde, and then final year of high school and junior year, so previous year too, she was she had like the whole scene thing going on, right? Like really heavy makeup, had the really intricate scene hair with the raccoon tails, really strange kind of vibe, right? But really unique. But the thing about people I've known like her is that they have that look, and they're very good looking, but they don't really try, and they don't take care of themselves. They're usually not the most hygienic person ever, you know what I mean? I've also known people who, it's weird, right? Because there's some people that they're just kind of gross, but you can't help but like them. Like, the kind of person that would pick up cigarette butts and just be like, and by the way, this is like pre-COVID, right? So, it's just like, oh, okay, I'll save that for later. And it's just like, why the fuck did you do that, you gross weirdo, you grosso? I knew a guy who, he was blonde and he had glasses and he was kind of a freak, but he was a nice-ish guy, but he was the kind of guy, he picked up cigarette butts and would save them for later, and it was fucking nasty. But a combination of a bit of a burnout, maybe a little bit. I think the style you're describing is slacker. It's not quite slacker. It's like it's like a scene slacker. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, it's gross. That's the whole point of it, right? Kyler is not a clean person. He's kind of gross. He's flawed. That's the thing. He's the kind of person that you look at and you're like, oh, I can fix you. But deep down, just a little bit deep down, you're like, I want you to make me worse. I want to do bad things with you. You know what I mean? And it's just that, now, I'm not condoning doing bad things at all, right? I'm very into health. I'm very into taking care of yourself and whatnot, right? So that's why it's kind of fun for me to explore. Lightning Arc, thank you for the sub, by the way. Great name, by the way. Very cool. Also, almost 30 months. You're at 20. Holy shit. He's stink good. He's the kind of person... I don't know, I think part of it... I know this is kind of weird, but there was a scene... There's one scene that really inspired me, and it's something that it's something that I've held on to for a very long time, right? The show... I don't know if you guys remember Fooly Cooly, right? I don't like Fooly Cooly very much. I think it is a beautifully animated show, but it is also some of... And by the way, this is just my opinion, right? This is just my opinion. If you like Fooly Cooly, that's totally fine. I watched all of it. I've seen the whole thing twice. And I've kind of realized I don't like Gainax very much. I don't like the way they tell stories. They're very cynical. But, I was watching Fooly Cooly, and, one thing that struck me is this girl who hangs out with him every day just because she was dating his brother, but now his brother is gone. He's some baseball kid, like baseball college guy, and she hangs out with him. And there was a part where she kind of like wraps her arms around him, and he's just like, "You smell like cigarettes." And I don't know why, but that moment is so real to me, you know what I mean? That's such like a human being moment, and it really stuck with me. And I think part of that is like a big inspiration for the energy I want with Kyler, right? Where just this really pretty person that you like, but, you know, they get close to you, and it's like they're hot, and you like them, but it's like, oh, you smell like cigarettes, you know? Radical Speeder, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Because I am sitting down, do you want them to go into the boys for a little while? That is the question I am asking you. Also, my tracker has appeared to be obscured. Oh, why is my tracker being stupid? What the heck? Yes, please. All right, I got you, buddy. I got you. That's 1,000. So we're gonna do like 45. Yeah, there we go. Back butt or front butt? Let's see. I gotta like adjust it. But yeah, there's just this kind of a... It's interesting for me to explore a flawed character, right? Because to be quite honest, I don't really make flawed characters that much, right? I know a lot of artists that do, and I think it's very cool that they do, right? Because it's very easy to write a flawed character. Because flawed characters are more human, right? Meow for me. I can try, but I'm sitting, so you're gonna have to... Sorry, my headset cord is being stupid. You're gonna have to forgive me, right? Because I'm sitting... Maybe I could, like, sit up straight and do it. That kind of works. Can I have a wobble, please? Yeah, sure. You can have a sit-down wobble, because I am very comfortable. I'm so comfortable sitting right now. Also, I have eaten so much food today. I've had so much cheese and whatnot, so... This is actually... Ow, what the hell? What am I sitting on? Grown-ass man. I mean, I'm certainly a grown-ass man right now. I had drinking chocolate earlier, which is like hot cocoa, but way more unhealthy, but so good. Alright. Anyways, so, because people have been asking me, like, oh, talk about Kyler, and, Sunday Bundays are just ASMR to me. They're just lovely to listen to. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my voice. I have considered, I have considered like reading stories before, right? Like even part of me, if I had more time to prepare, it was a very busy day, so there was going to be nothing special or eventful tonight, you know, because, you know, the value of spending time with family is something important, because you don't have it forever, you know what I mean? So you got to value the time you have. But I was considering reading like Night Before Christmas, right? You know, I can't recite it from memory, but if I was how would I even say it? It's like it's like, 'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. People are asking to join off of me, and I'm streaming, so no. Sorry. ASMR PB read you Edgar Allan Poe. Actually, you know what? Let me pull up. You know what? Just for the fun of it, let me pull up. Oh, come on, don't do this to me, you freaking goofball. Hang on. The night. We're gonna do a little demo, alright? We're gonna see what I read like. Read Binky the Clown Saves Christmas. I'm worried if he'll save it this time or not. God, we watched Garfield Christmas. What is that book called? The Night Before Christmas. Is it a poem or a book? It's like one of the most common books ever. I'm trying to find it. There's gotta be like a PDF of it, right? I can't find it right now. I don't feel like Googling things right now. I could do it though. Or Dr. Seuss. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. No, I don't want fucking green eggs and ham. Sam I am. That looks like shit. I don't want to eat it. It's literally green eggs. You cannot make me eat green eggs or green ham. That indicates the food is rotten. I'm pretty sure the book went like that. Your boobs are looking good tonight. Hi, Goomba. Merry pre-Christmas. At another stoplight. Welcome, Mega Man and Binky the Clown. Fucking, what are you talking? Corey has to just jam in things. I do want to talk about the Mega Man short, by the way. One boob, two boob, red boob, blue boob. So, all right, I'll briefly touch on this, right? Because I know Corey is listening. So, as you guys know, Amazon released a series called Secret Level, where they have different, not yet? What do you mean not yet? Am I not allowed to talk about it? You can literally hear me. I'm your ASMR. Why do you not want me to talk about it? The only difference is that I'm visible to you or not, because you're paying attention to the road. Spoilers? I'm not gonna spoil it. Goomba, you have a brother? Oh my god, new Goomba lore just dropped. Whatever, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm not gonna just stop talking about it. So, as you know, there is an Amazon show called Secret Level, and they basically do a bunch of different video game things, right? And, you know, I don't care about any of them, I'm not gonna lie. I do not give a flying hoot about most of the things. Like, they have a Concord level. It's like, who fucking cares about Concord? However, they had two episodes of interest. They had a Pac-Man one and a Mega Man one, and maybe that's just because I'm old. They also had a Sifu episode, which I actually just want to play that game before I watch that. Did you see the trailer for the Pac-Man episode? Also, Anime Artist Fan, thank you for that's a bunch of bits. Wowee. 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,005. Thank you, Anime Artist Fan. My boobs are already pretty big though, but I appreciate it. I'll just keep them big for longer. How about that? But anyways, we watched the Pac-Man one, and that one was really fucking weird, but it was interesting. And the Mega Man one, however, first off, too fucking short. It was way too short. Fucking Concord gets a 20-minute one, whereas Mega Man literally gets like, what, 8 minutes? And it was even less than that because of the fucking million credits. But I will say, the Mega Man one fucking rocked. I loved every single thing about it, except the fact that it was too damn short. I will say that if they made that into like a full movie, I think it'd be really cool. Yeah, it was like 5 minutes, but it was the best one so far. So, the thing about Secret Level is that all of them are trying to be subversive, right? They're trying to like be like, ooh, we're doing things a little different, we're doing whatever. Whereas the Mega Man one was trying to actually be true to what Mega Man is. Like, you can tell the person who directed it really loved Mega Man, and they wanted Mega Man to be portrayed correctly. And I'm gonna be real with you, it's very rare that I see something like that, and every single thing about it I like, right? I adored it. But it was like 5 fucking minutes. It felt like the teaser for something bigger. All I'm saying, and I really, really hope that maybe they get the hint, right? I really hope that the people that made this show will see that everyone likes the Mega Man one. Because if you look up that show, all it talks about is how good the Mega Man one was, right? Except that it was too damn short. I would love to see their portrayal of Mega Man. If they did it that good, I'm down. You know what I mean? Hi, Pyrehead. I'm doing good. I'm so relaxing in my chair right now. I am so... I've been, like, standing all day, dude. I've been standing up and doing meat puppet bunkle activities, and I'm just so fucking happy to finally be doing Sunday Bunday with my tits out, you know what I mean? It's awesome. Oh. Man, why is the thing so delayed? Maybe my internet's just being stupid. I don't know. I haven't seen Sonic 3. I really want to. But I just don't get the opportunity to go to the theater much. I don't live anywhere near one. So, it's kind of an out of the way thing, you know? But I'll just watch it on streaming, you know? Like every modern person. Yeah, everyone I know liked Sonic 3. Corey refuses to talk about it because he doesn't want to spoil it. Sayu told me that it was amazing. Although Sayu is the world's biggest Sonic fan, so who knows? Who knows how biased she is or not? You know what I mean? She was like, you know, if it was Mario, you would have watched it day one. And I'm just like, that's because it's Mario. That's different. I'm a little Mario boy. Also, I want you guys to see something real quick. I want you to see what I see. Because I have a mirror, right? I have a mirror in front of me to make sure that that my legs aren't fucked up, right? This is what I'm seeing from my view, and I'm not gonna lie, this view kind of slaps. Yes, I am floating, but if you wanted an idea of what my view looks like, right? Beans. Possibly. They are making Mario 2, that's true. This view does slap, see? Fake Wimmer, which is a funny name, by the way. Fake Wimmer gets it, you know? Yeah, I didn't really do my beans redeem. I haven't done beans in a while because when I'm standing up, and I do have it when I'm standing up and then someone's like, show me your beans, it's very annoying for me, you know? But do you want to see a Wario movie? No. Because not even Nintendo knows how to do Wario, right? You know what I mean? I feel like it'd be interesting, but I don't know what the proper way to depict Wario is with dialogue, you know? All Wario is now is like a walking fart joke, you know? Uh-oh. My foot tracker has stopped working. Oh well. Wait, nope, there it is. We're just gonna have to sit like this for a while. We're gonna pretend that my leg is completely still. Have you watched Hell of a Boss episode 12? I haven't watched Hell of a Boss in forever, I'm not gonna lie. I finished all of what's the other one called? Has-Been Hotel. I watched that one, and I used to watch Hell of a Boss, but it got old. Not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of, I don't dislike it, it's just, it gets old, you know? When they say fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit, you get kind of like, yep, that sure is them cursing, you know? That's kind of the vibe I get, you know? But if you're into it, then that's totally fine, you know? What's a good view? Is this a good view? Nah, you know what? I have to, the delicate balance of doing it this way is that I have to have my chat up here so that it's like I'm looking at you while we're speaking, right? I have to have the chat where my camera is so that I can both read what you're saying. Maybe I'll just hold it like this, you know? Maybe we'll just have big tits. That's usually just a cake game stream. Well, that's different. I'm a guy playing video games. I'm not a script. I'm not a written script with characters that are supposed to have dialogue. I'm a real man who says fuck my ass whenever I die in a video game. Which I don't think holds the same weight. Very cozy. Dude, is that a wacka? Where did you get a wacka emote? I want a wacka emote. I love wackas. I love wackas so much I don't even hit them in Paper Mario. Although I did do the boss in Paper Mario in the remake of Thousand Year Door. Which I didn't want to do. I didn't want to have to hit him, but you know, it is what it is. No, it's wacka with an H. Goomba, spell the word wacka for them, please. Quick, hit it for a bump. Guys, don't hit the wacka. My poor boy is endangered. Though they do offer a very good healing item. It is like... It's like 25 HP and 25 flower points, which is a pretty based food, but I'm a non-wacka hitter, you know what I mean? I like to they're too cute, and you can't, if they came back I would enjoy that, but they just go away forever when you do, so it's like, I don't know. Hey Simon, no! Eating a wacka bump sounds disgusting. So, while I have not played Super Paper Mario, I do know that in a description for Super Paper Mario, they describe the Whack-A-Bump as a kind of pastry. So it is not a body part, it's some kind of bread melon pastry, I guess? That's the way it looks anyways. Gotta ask, have you always had the bell? Oh, I've had the bell since day one. I can't believe you hadn't noticed. And it jingles too. But we need a Whack-A-Bump to complete the recipe book. Yeah, I know. I can't blame you. You bring out the chancla. I didn't know Canadians could had the power of the chancla. Did you play Mario and Luigi Paper Jam? No, because I don't feel like participating in a funeral of a game, which is exactly what that game is. That game is that game is saying goodbye to both Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario. There's nothing good about that game. So, no. I've watched some of it and it looks dreadful. It doesn't... That's the problem with Mario and Luigi in general, right? I'm kind of spoiled. Superstar Saga is one of my favorite games ever. In fact, Superstar Saga, I was thinking about this the other day, and the best Christmas gift I ever got was Superstar Saga. Like, I genuinely, when I think of Christmas, I think of getting Superstar Saga and Mario 3 for the GBA, and that was fucking based. I love that Christmas. But, I played Superstar Saga again to not be biased, right? I like to give things a shot when I'm an adult. And I will say, Superstar Saga is a nearly perfect video game. Sorry, I'm going back to being normal. Oh shit! Oh no, I'm flat! Oh no! That's fine. You know what if I'm just flat for a minute? What are you gonna do about it, huh? I think you'll be okay. No! Oh my god, no, now I just have to listen to him speak. Ew! You know, I'm gonna be flat for a sec. I'm gonna have to test some of y'all. How's that? Flat, my beloved. Look at that, I can gesture realistically now. It's a Christmas miracle. But anyways, so Superstar Saga is a nearly perfect game, right? And my problem with the series overall is that it feels like they've never, ever topped it. And I know some people are like, but Bowser's Inside Story is my favorite. That's the best one. And I have never played it, so I don't know. And the reason I've never played it is because I just hated Partners in Time with a burning passion. And everything I've ever seen of Mario and Luigi in every single thing is like, it's pretty good, but it's not as good as Superstar Saga. And I look at the game and I can kind of see why. It's very slow. They've gone, instead of bros moves, they did items. They literally just made the best game ever and then downgraded it every single time, right? Partners in Time is my favorite Mario game. Cat, Partners in Time is a fucking dreadful game, but I'm okay with you liking it. It's alright. When it comes to Mario and Luigi, all you really need to play is Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story. That's all you really have to play. Downgrade it each time like Paper Mario. So, with Paper Mario, that one's different. Because Paper Mario 1 is my favorite video game, period, right? I love Paper Mario 1. Also, just for you guys, the people that stayed, we're gonna set to like 25%. We're gonna make them big again. Thank you for the people that actually stayed. Bring those back. Yeah. So, while Paper Mario 1 is my favorite video game, I will say that the second game is a big upgrade in almost every way. I think that everyone can agree that Thousand Year Door is a perfect sequel. Now, that game has pacing issues, I will admit. That game really, really makes you walk your ass back and forth a lot. It is tedious at times. However, overall, the experience is straight up the best Mario RPG. You know what I mean? You take the good with the bad. And they never did it again. They never knew what to do after that. They simply made the best Mario game ever. And then they fucked it up. And I saw something interesting, because I've talked about this before, and I don't want to talk about the same shit over and over. But I did see something new that came out interestingly, and it really enlightened me. Right? It really... So, the Lost E3 trailer for Paper Mario for the 3DS, before it even had a name, was released. Somebody found it. Somebody found the original HD video. And we got a look at what Paper Mario for the 3DS looked like. Was it the 3DS? It was the 3DS, right? It wasn't the DS. It was the 3DS. We got a look at what it looked like. And I'm gonna be real with you. Looking at the game, even in that form, it was bad. It was still bad. It was still Sticker Star. They already still had the sticker mechanic. They made it so you couldn't attack enemies in any order you wanted to. They made it so that you did your little stickers and then you hit every enemy that was in front of you. The only difference being that, one, you had a chain chomp partner of some kind, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But it looked more like Thousand Year Door, but it didn't play like it. And when I looked at that, I don't know. It reminded me that game may have never been
I've
good.
heard that people see Sticker Star as unappealing. Some outlets even came unglued.
Look at this man with his little sticker puns. Damn. But that game was probably always bad, and I have to accept that, you know? I do know that at some point, Miyamoto was the one that said, hey, this is too much like Thousand Year Door, make it simpler. And then they did, and then before, you know, it came time to show it to the world, Miyamoto was like, what is this? This is boring. And they're like, this is what you told us to do, you know? So, I wish I liked Brothership more than I did. I didn't play Brothership, and I kind of wish I did. But the reviews for that game were so mixed, and I think I had just bought a different game. So, and I know this is just heretical of me, right? I don't buy every Mario game that comes out. I don't buy every game that comes out just in general, you know what I mean? Because I have a hard time really, like, sitting down and playing through just video games for fun, right? Because I like to focus more on making stuff, right? And not just merchandise, but I like to draw, and I like to model, and I like to make worlds, and it's more entertaining for me to make stuff. So I don't really sit down and play games that much. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I force myself to. But that being said, I kind of have to pick what I do carefully, right? To really feel like it's justified. And Brothership just didn't... It looked good, but then I saw the reviews and I saw that you didn't even control Luigi. You didn't even... It's so pointless. And the battles looked fun, but the overworld looked kind of terrible, and I had to just admit, like, I don't know if I would like this. Because, again, I'm spoiled when it comes to Mario and Luigi. I like Superstar Saga. I want them to make another Superstar Saga. But they won't. And, again, the company that made Mario and Luigi, Alpha Dream, is gone. You know what I mean? So... Brothership is baby's first RPG. It's not bad, not at all, but it's so slow. See, I really wish they'd go back to just being a little bit more challenging, you know? Because I appreciate that Nintendo is very dedicated to being like, oh, we want to make games for everybody. We want everyone to be able to play. Where it's like, yeah, but you gotta make it a little bit challenging, you know what I mean? Make it so that you have to overcome things. And I think that's what I don't like about modern Nintendo. You know? By Elostical, Merry pre-Christmas, even though Christmas is in 3 days, but still, Merry pre-Christmas in case I don't see you again. The difficulty isn't the issue, it's one of the harder games in the series. Goomba, what do you think is the hardest game in the series? Because as a person who has only ever played 2 of those games, I only know that Superstar Saga does get pretty challenging, and then Partners in Time is challenging, but for the wrong reasons. It's just very split, downgraded Mario and Luigi. Which I know Kat is like, that's my favorite Mario game. I'm sorry, that game, I hate that game. Like, I actually hate that game. And I hate it. I hate that game so much it ruined the entire series for me. And I'll get over that at some point. I'll play another Mario and Luigi game and be like, oh wow, it's fun again. But Partners in Time is a game I actively despise. But at best, they will throw you one post hard level. Partners in Time is hardest because it's an endurance test. Well, yeah, that's true. Partners in Time is a game that does not respect you at all. It doesn't respect your time. It doesn't respect your intelligence. It is actively painful to play. None of them are particularly hard, so it's hard to say. Okay, that's fair. Goomba's like a real gamer. Goomba played the Grinch for Game Boy Color, so Goomba knows a hard game. I can't blame him for thinking that. Except for Bowser's Inside Story, all of Mario and Luigi games have a stopgap gimmick boss that kills the flow for me. Who is it in Superstar Saga? Because I think the worst boss in Superstar Saga is, probably the crab. But all you really gotta do is use fire against him. Once you figure that out, that's all you do, you know? It's not that bad. I remember when it was a kid, when I was a kid, that boss really fucked me up. A lot of people dislike the Ice Temple in Superstar Saga. I cannot blame you for that. I will say, here, I'm gonna do like a side view. How's that? You can see I'm floating, you know? The Ice Temple is kind of not amazing, but I didn't hate it. I got stuck at like one part. Is Super Mario RPG a challenging game? I would... Compared it to a normal RPG, probably not. I'm not a normal RPG guy, right? I'm not a Final Fantasy man in the slightest. So I'm not really the best judge of it. I did use a guide, though, for some of the later bosses. The later bosses, I think, do have some gimmicks that can kill you. But it wasn't too bad. I will say, Mario RPG is one of those games that makes me realize how important music is to a game, right? Music might be the saving grace for a video game. You can have a game that's mid, but it has really good music. And Mario RPG, I think if it wasn't for the music being as good as it is, especially in the battles, I don't think I would have liked it as much. But oh, and for reference sake, I have not played the original, except I've played halfway through the original. I never beat the original, right? But I really wanted to play the remake because it just looks so good, and I liked it quite a bit. I really did. And I fucking love the music. I always hated the art in Mario RPG. I actually appreciate it just because it's so different. I think that's something about being a Mario fan that you gotta know is that we have something called the dark period, right? There is the dark period of Mario, where Mario was so fucking boring and samey for like 5 years, maybe even more than that, right? The dark period is I'm gonna say everything after Galaxy. New Super Mario Brothers, alright, I actually played New Super Mario Brothers 1, and that game was really good. I had never played it the whole way through, and it was really good. I think New Super Mario Brothers Wii was the beginning of the dark era. Now, that's a good game, I'm not gonna lie, but around the Wii era, after Galaxy, they were like, Mario can't be weird anymore. And so because of the dark period of Mario where everything was so homogenized, games like Mario RPG make me appreciate it a lot more because I just really enjoy weird Mario. I really enjoy just strange things because thing about Mario, the weirder it is and the less Mario his world is, the better the game usually is. It's more fun to put Mario himself, the character, into weird situations with weird characters you wouldn't expect. And maybe that's not just Mario. Maybe that's everything, you know? Maybe that's the secret sauce to any good franchise, is to mix it up a little bit, to put characters in unexpected situations, you know? The new Super Mario Bros. Series was so unlike Nintendo. Yeah, that was like kind of a Mega Man-ish move for them, right? Where they're just kind of doing it. How are you doing it today, Cake? I'm actually doing pretty good. I do have a little bit of a headache, though, I'm not gonna lie. Just a tiny bit of a headache. I wonder if I need to, like, lift my headset up, you know? Do you think Sonic Frontiers did it good then? Well, I've heard as a game that game kind of sucks ass. But I do like the art style. I would say Yoshi's Island stopped being good after Yoshi's Island, and that makes me sad. That is a half-true statement. So, if we are including every Yoshi game that is not just Yoshi's Island, right? So for example, we're not just saying Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's New Island. Witchy, I am sitting. I do not. Can we refund her points, please? I do not want to stand up. I'm very comfortable right now. But so Yoshi's Island 1 is a 10 out of 10 game. It is I will say that Yoshi's Island may be the best 2D platformer ever made, right? Like, it's up there. It might be the number one. I know, Witchy, I appreciate it, but I'd have to get up and I'd have to move the camera, and it's such a pain in the ass. Maybe I should just brought my water over here, though. Anyways, so we're gonna count Yoshi's story, and we're gonna count Yoshi's Woolly World in with the Yoshi series, right? You need a cup holder for your comfy chair. I really do. I kind of want one. So if we're talking about the Yoshi series, there are more mid games than there are good games, but the good games are very good, right? So Yoshi's Island 1 is the best game easily in the series. It's the most original. It's got the best pacing. Every level is good, and it's decently challenging at some points, right? Yoshi's Island DS is a game that exists. I can't really describe it in any other way. Maybe I'll play it on stream someday, because I only ever played it once, and I didn't play it that much, you know? Yoshi's Story is a game I like quite a bit. It is definitely a bit easier. It's definitely not quite as challenging or interesting as Island is as a game, but I can't deny that I really enjoy that game quite a bit. There's a lot of things I like about it. I like the level system. I like how I like how the act of discovering a new level is part of it, right? Yoshi's Woolly World is a good game. It is a game that I did not expect to be that good. It kind of feels like it's definitely another Yoshi's Island game, but I'd say it's a little bit more challenging, just a teeny tiny bit. Yoshi's Story is a bit easier. Woolly World is absolutely worth your time, and I think that I actually really wish that game came out on the Switch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if they release it as like a download or something, I think I would really, really enjoy that. I'd love to play that game on stream at some point. I just don't want to get it for Wii U, you know what I mean? I don't really like streaming Wii U games that much. But, mostly just because it's a pain in the ass to set up, you know? Radical Speeder, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Merry Christmas. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World is a good game. Yoshi's New Island fucking sucks my dick. That game is bad. That is a bad game. Now, it's not the worst game ever made by far, but it has music that is so horrifically painful that it ruins the whole experience. And the game itself, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel quite as good as the original. I think the music in that game is so bad that it hurts it, though. And that's... Yeah, see, all of you know. If you've played Yoshi's New Island, you know the music is actually horrible. RE basement music, but with kazoos. Yeah. Yoshi's New Island is a broken Yoshi's Island DS. That's not a good compliment. Gonna go see the Christmas lights downtown. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for having me, and see y'all next stream. Hey, thanks for coming, CS Fallout. Thank you for hanging out. I know we're talking about Yoshi during this Christmassy stream, but I appreciate you coming by. But I've never finished Yoshi's New Island. I hate the music so much, and I hate that the game wasn't good enough to justify the music being so horrible. But either way, Goomba said that Yoshi's Woolly World might be the second best Yoshi game. I kind of agree, I'm not gonna lie. I'd have to play it next to Story again. You know what I mean? I'd have to really see, because it's been a while since I played it. The Christmas vibes in this Bunday with this scene and this music are so powerful. See, I had a feeling. I wanted to listen to like vaporwave Christmas music, but it's always so copyright heavy. And I'm just like, you know what? This music is exactly how I feel right now. Just, I want to sit down. I want to relax. I just want to talk to people. And I'm glad you guys came for it too, you know? I've got my little male lounge singer vibe today, you know? I don't feel like screaming and cursing. There's this video from maybe 2015 called Christmas at the Hypermall that I really enjoyed. Ooh, interesting. I know that one. I know the one you're talking about. That is a bizarre Christmas vaporwave playlist because it's barely vaporwave. Cool video though. But it has one song in there that is the rap that's like, it's like, what you want for Christmas? All I want for Christmas is to get it crunk. And it's a very odd song to hear in the middle of this vaporwave playlist, but I like it a lot. Which is better, Woolly World or Crafted World? I didn't get to play either. Woolly World, 100%, because Crafted World is a boring-ass baby fuck game. Crafted World may be one of the lamest games I have ever played in my life. I don't even like to consider it part of the Yoshi's Island series because it is so boring. It is just it's a very disappointing game to come after Woolly World. And it looks cool too, that's the problem. It has an amazing art style, it has a really cool environment, but you actually play the game and you realize that you're playing a baby game. You're playing a toddler Yoshi game. A game that is for the youngest of people. And not in an interesting way either. The black sheep of the Yoshi's Island games, I would say, yes, it is. Even though DS is not an amazing game, and Yoshi's New Island makes me want to die, music-wise, at least they are Yoshi's Island games. I think as a video game, I would rather play those, because Crafted World is a really good sleep aid. You know what I mean? You can put it on... Hell, who knows? Maybe I'll play it on stream someday. It's so fucking boring, though, you know? Maybe I'll like it more if I'm talking to you guys. Maybe we can have conversations. Because, like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Hello? The one good level in Crafted World is the one with the murder clowns. Well, I mean, when you put it like that, now I kind of want to see it. What's more Yoshi than murder clowns? You know what I mean? But I can't talk about Mario as much. I talk about Mario too much. Mario is something that needs, like anything, needs to be enjoyed in moderation. I can't stream it as much anymore, sadly. Which, you know, makes sense. I think people want to see something new, right? They want to see me do different stuff, and I certainly do play a lot of Mario. And I appreciate that people come to those streams. However, I understand that people want something a little bit different. So I'm going to try mixing things up a little bit. Sewn in the Dark. I've never played those games. I couldn't tell you what they're like. Isn't Yoshi's Topsy Turvy literally just like a demo? It's not even like a full game. You'll have to let us know when the next Mario Monday is. My Walmart is stocked with the mac and cheese, and I'm so ready. Alright. Just not seeing Mario 64 every time. I can't help it. I love Mario 64. But I understand. There's a lot of Mario 64 ROM hacks, though. There's a lot that I haven't played. If Kyler is the opposite of PB in this sense, what would his favorite Mario character be? Kyler is more the opposite of Finley than he is PB. I feel like Finley is, or I feel like PB is in between Finley and Kyler, right? Because Finley is this, like, cute, sparkly, clean kind of boy. Probably doesn't curse. Kyler is this dirty scene person who vapes and whatnot. And PB is the one that would just be like, yeah, I'll hang out with you, you know, why not? But, so BB's kind of stinky. No. I hate being smelly. I hate smelly things. Sunday, he's our boy. Hi, S-Rank. You are very late to the stream. You are near the end. You're in the last 20 minutes. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing a normal length Bunday. I've been told that I need to start doing 3-hour streams, but I actually have a headache today. Not only do I have a headache, but I have plans to watch Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer after this, which is something I cannot miss. It is a tradition I've had with my friend for 8 years now. This will be the 8th year that we've done it. So, I don't want to break that tradition. Why 3-hour streams too is perfectly fine. Because most streamers, I've talked about this before. Most streamers tend to go for way more than 3 hours, right? They tend to go for like, I don't know, think of like someone like Moxie, right? They'll stream for like 4 hours. I have a hard time doing that. I have a hard time just like yapping for that long, you know what I mean? Because when my battery runs out, I run out. But that does kind of leave me in a weird spot where people can't really raid me. People can't really do stuff, you know what I mean? So, but hey, maybe if I'm like in the game enough, maybe I'll go for longer, you know what I mean? But either way, I have to kind of like, we can talk about this in the new year, I think. We can talk about the new stuff I want to do. For now, we are just relaxing with Christmas. We barely talked about Christmas. Isn't that kind of messed up? It's almost Christmas. And we've talked about Yoshi. We talked about Yoshi. It's fucked up, man. I should have done something more Christmassy. I find it a little hard to do as many Christmassy things, though, you know? It's a little harder. Oh, bye, cat. Enjoy My Little Pony, you dang brony. But Christmas is about spending time with your friends and family. Therefore, this stream is on point. The thing is, with I've had slightly inconsistent times with Christmas lately. Because things always happen on the days that I'm streaming. And it's either like, ooh, I got a live stream, or I can hang out with my family or my friends because Christmas. Like, I don't know, you gotta weigh your priorities, you know what I mean? And I want to hang out with my friends. But, got anything planned for Christmas Day? It's gonna be a normal Christmas. It's gonna be... I am very grateful that I don't have to travel. I know that a lot of people have to travel for Christmas, and that fucking blows, dude. That sucks. I don't really have a lot of extended family that I ever see or who visit, you know what I mean? I've just got kind of like my family, and my sister comes over, so I'm lucky I don't have to go anywhere. Basically, I'm gonna wake up and then I'm going to drink coffee and I'm going to open presents and I'm going to wait for my sister, and then we're gonna eat dinner with my sister, and then I'm going to relax for the rest of the day, because there is nothing better on Christmas Day than just chilling, you know? At least that's the way it is for me. I am sorry that a lot of people have to go places and do stressful things for Christmas. I know plenty of people are traveling right now, you know what I mean? But the thing to remember is that it is important to cherish the time you have with your loved ones. You know what I mean? You gotta enjoy the time you have, because not everything is forever. And I know that's a little sad, it's a little dark, but at the same time, it makes you appreciate the time you have a little bit more. You know what I mean? So for me, the things I used to take for granted when I was a little kid was things used to tire me out and bore me. But then I realized, like, you know what? It's hanging out with your family is like the best part of Christmas. It's gotten to the point where I don't even want things anymore. It's like, oh, cake, what do you want for Christmas? It's like, I have no idea. I don't really think about it, right? Plus, everything I actually want is like $400 or more because of like a new tablet and technology and stuff. So I don't feel comfortable asking for that kind of stuff. I just get it myself, you know? It's just more important to me to actually just hang out with my family. Not me catching the tail end of Bunday. Rare, you are late. You're one of my mods and you're late. I need to get more mods, but thank you for coming. I agree that gifts are the worst part of Christmas. It's not the worst part of Christmas, it's just something that... Presents are nice, but you stop valuing things as much the older you get. You start realizing that the people around you are what matter. You know what I mean? And I try to remember that. For me, presents, I like getting presents, don't get me wrong. The fun, it will never not be fun to tear into a box and then have a thing, you know what I mean? But the list of things that I want is decreasing over time, you know? And then the things that I do want, I don't want to have anyone else get it for me. I want to get it myself, you know, with my own money. You were the one that got me into femboys. That's flattering.
For Christmas, all I want is Finley.
You just want a box that you open up and a rainbow flies out of it. Cake, you've turned so many people busty. I'm flattered that people people like busty boys because of me, you know? That's pretty cool. But femboys are pretty cool. Although I feel like I'm a different genre of femboy. I feel like I'm the manliest femboy there is. Like, this is... You talk to me and I'm not just like, ooh, woo, I'm gonna have a butt plug and have a vibrator up my ass as I play video games. Oop. I'm more just like a dude. And, you know, it's not for everybody, but I am appreciative of the people that come here, you know? Yeah. Would you consider yourself a femboy then? In real life, not yet. I'm still a little bit too manly. I'd like to be. I'm losing the weight, you know what I mean? I already lost a bunch of weight from last year. We're working on it. To be honest, found out Atlas has a busty boy option because of your VOD. That's so cool. Yeah, you can be a busty boy. I'm so fucking happy. Finally, I get to be represented in a game, you know. The only two games I felt represented in are Cyberpunk and Atlas, you know. Whew. 10 minutes left. Your boy has a huge headache, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a bad headache. It's not an unpleasant. Well, I mean, it is a headache. It's not a good headache. But it's definitely one that is an indication of me being tired. Oh, don't you worry about it. I'm doing okay. Maybe I just need to drink more water. I'm not gonna call it early. How many Bundays before Christmas do you think there are? You know? Are you actually busty in real life? No, I am a man, so I do not naturally have boobs. I mean, I have boobs. I have a little bit of boob, but not like this kind of boob, you know? Probably would help if you drink your water. I was drinking my water earlier, you know? Also an indication of overtime watching screens all day. I haven't looked at screens that much. Most of what I've done is in real life, and I've baked cookies and decorated cookies and eaten food. So, no, it's really just from probably being tired. I've been doing activities all day, you know? Which is not a bad thing. I got to decorate cookies. I got to bake cookies. I'll have to take a picture of them. Now, I have not made my boob cookie yet. So, every year, as you know from earlier, I do a character cookie, right? I do a cookie of one of my OCs. And I'm not doing that yet because making a boob cookie in front of children is inappropriate, so I'm not going to do that. So, also, I have to, like, put it together and then chill it and make sure it's as cold as humanly possible and then bake it so that it keeps its shape. You made a PB cookie, now you gotta make a Finley cookie. I tried to make a Finley cookie. It is so fucking difficult because Finley has like 16 layers of hair that are all different colors. Here's what I'm going to try to do. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try to make a Finley cookie, and I'm going to try to make a Maggie cookie. Maggie is going to be much easier than Finley. Finley has 16,000 fucking colors. Maggie has like 3 or 4. So we'll see. I have a little bit of dough left. We'll see what I can make, and I'll work with what I got. I'm not making a Kyler cookie yet. Kyler is too new of a character. He needs more time to cook, you know? Could you put it on your Discord? Of course I'll put it on my Discord. I wouldn't just not show you guys. Before the stream ends, I want to ask you something. I'm planning doing more creative things like drawing characters and that kind of stuff. What do you like most about creating your worlds and characters? The thing I like most about it, well, I would think that the best thing about making worlds and characters really is just the freedom to do whatever you want. I really enjoy just getting to express myself in different ways, you know what I mean? When it comes to when you say worlds, I think what you mean is like writing, but when I hear worlds, I think VR chat worlds, right? Because that's one of the main things I do. And when it comes, like I said, when it comes to characters and worlds and stuff, it's really just the opportunity to express yourself in a free way is very fun, and a challenging way too. It's always fun to try to overcome things, right? Like for example, I was actually starting to model Kyler. I'm not gonna lie. PB I made as an edit of, or I made Finley as an edit of PB with a lot of original meshes for the hair, and I changed his face around and stuff. Kyler is going to be much different. He's still going to be an edit just because it's easier, but I ran into trouble with his hair, and I was like, you know what? It's like Tom Cruise says, right? When you come across something that you're like, ah, fuck, how do I do this? You it's a challenge. You say it's a challenge, and then you approach it in a way as if it is something to overcome and do because you gotta make it real. With Kyler, I'm going to draw a 360 of his head so that I know how to model it, because I am not good at hard surface modeling, right? I do like vertices drawing to do all my modeling, right? Maybe not the most efficient way, but it does let me have control of my shapes. So, we'll see. Either way, I'm gonna get it done, you know what I mean? I don't know when I'm gonna get it done. I might do that as my post-Christmas project, you know? Because I've already made my Christmas picture, and I'll post that on, like, Christmas Eve, because, honestly, it feels like Christmas Eve is, like, the more Christmassy of the 2 days, isn't it? Christmas Day is, like... The whole day is, like, a checklist of activities, but Christmas Eve, it has the anticipation, and it has the coziness of before Christmas, which honestly, I think I like Christmas Eve more than I like Christmas, you know? Well, we got 4 more minutes. I don't know if I'm actually going to stream again before Christmas. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow. What would be... I feel like if I were to stream tomorrow, it would have to be something Christmassy. It is Mario Monday, but I can't play Mario that much anymore, so who knows? Giga said I'm not allowed to play Mario 64 anymore, so... We gotta do something Christmassy though, right? Like, Christmas is cool. Wait, why didn't I do a Christmas dessert thing? Did I do a Christmas dessert stream yet? I had to have, right? Because I looked at Halloween stuff. I looked at rainbow stuff. Maybe we could look at... Let's see how I'm feeling tomorrow. And maybe we can do a Christmas Pinterest crawl.
I'll allow it if there is a Marion 64 Christmas ROM hack.
There is one, but I haven't been able to get it to work. Bananas and Rainbows were the latest dessert stream. Yep, we'll do a Christmas one. I think we can do that tomorrow. I'll see how I'm feeling. Because Pinterest dessert crawl streams are actually some of my favorites. They're very free-form. You know, they're very much like... I get to just kind of chat and do what I want, you know what I mean? Very nice. I kind of enjoy them a little bit more than game streams. I don't like just doing react streams that much, though. Also, watching some of those YouTube videos, you know, like the content farm ones where they just make recipes that are really shitty, you get copyright struck for that, just saying. Want to say Merry Christmas, Cake. Been a long fan of your OCs, and I'm really happy to have started watching your streams this year. Also, thank you for the birthday Finley kisses again. Thank you, Real Gem, for coming to the streams. I appreciate it. Yes, Corey, you do. I got in trouble for looking at some of those tasty videos. Despite the fact that my content was transformative, it apparently got muted because it was copyrighted, even though they are the most garbage channels ever. But either way, I'll avoid videos and I'll just look at stuff on Pinterest, you know? It's mostly audio. Maybe... No, because the audio they have in it isn't copyrighted, so it's literally the fucking video. I don't know, dude. They have the brass balls to copyright strike slop that may or not be actually legit. Who knows? But it got my VOD muted, so we do we just kind of take it and we learn our lesson. And because of that, I'm going to have to just stay on Pinterest. You know what I mean? Merry Boobmas to all, and to all a good boob. Mwah. Mwah. Merry Boobmas to everybody. We can just mute the video. Yeah, but it's not just the music, because the music itself was apparently, I don't know. I recognize the stupid ass copyright free music, you know? Ooh. Man, you know your boy is tired because I felt standing up. Maybe I do need to drink more water. I drink a bunch of water, so I don't know what the problem is. Alright, my friends. So, oh wow, I just forgot my tits have been big this whole time. Put them back to normal. Just a normal amount of fucking gigantic, you know? Anyways, so it is once again that time. In fact, it is a minute over that time. But it's time for me to head on out. I am very tired. I have a bit of a headache from maybe the VR headset. Who knows? Maybe it was the activities. However, I had a wonderful time talking to you. I was very, very happy to get to see you guys again. Sunday Bunday, as always, is one of my favorite times of the week to just talk about random stuff. I don't know. I'm definitely not doing another Bunday before Christmas, so this is the one, you know. Sorry it was so low-key. I didn't have any big Christmas events planned or anything. I might stream tomorrow, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Either way, Christmas kisses, tee-hee-hee. I'm going to go watch Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer because I've got a tradition to uphold, and it is not one I am breaking anytime soon. By the way, I just want to talk about the movie real quick. That's a movie that none of us wanted to watch, but it is one that we all watched. We were forced to watch. And now it's nostalgic for me, right? I got fucking, what do you call it, Stockholm syndromed into liking that movie. Now it's something I have to see every year. Oh, we got a meow. Whew, my meows are squeaky. Alright. Mwah. Merry Bunmas, everybody. I'm gonna head away, so let me put that to world and I can walk away. Heck yeah. Look at that. You get to see the snowman. You get to see the tree. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice and Christmassy? Alright. Good night, everybody. Let me just take my headset off.